Hello and welcome to traders and investors, and I'm glad to present you the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts from fx.co portal. Here we go. And we're starting with EURUSD currency pair. Jakub Novak presents. Today you can buy euro when the price reaches 1.0785. Plotted by the green line on the chart, aiming for growth to the level of 1.0816. At the level 0816, plan to exit the market and also sell the euro in the opposite direction, counting on a movement of 30-35 pips from the entry point. You can count on the euro to rise today within the framework of forming an upward trend, but no more than that. Before buying, make sure that the MACD indicator line is above zero, or just starting to rise from it. You can also go into buy euro today in case of two consecutive price tests on 1.0765. At that time, MACD line must be in the oversold area. This will limit the downward potential of the instrument and lead to an upward reversal of the market. We can expect growth to the opposite levels of 1.0785 and 1.0816. You could also sell the euro after EURUSD reached the level of 1.0765. and take profit at the price of 1.0739, where you're going to exit the market and buy immediately in the opposite direction, expecting a movement of 20-25 pips in the upward direction from the level. Pressure on EURUSD will increase if it fails to consolidate near the daily high. Before selling, make sure that the MACD indicator is below zero, or just starting to decline from it. You can also go into sell the euro today in case of two consecutive tests of 1.0785. At that time, when MACD indicator line is in the overbought area, this will limit the pair's upward potential and lead to a downward reversal of the market. We can expect a decline to the opposite level of 1.0765 and 1.0739. Here is Laurie Bailey with pound sterling dollar pair forecast. Let's have a look. On Friday, the British pound climbed above the resistance level of 1.2525. With its upper shadow. Today, it opened below the level with a neutral Marlin oscillator on the daily time frame. In this situation, it supports the bearish scenario with the price staying below the descending balance indicator line. It's a red line on a graphic. Now, the first task is to overcome the support at 1.2465. Once the price manages to attain this goal, the next target will be 1.2424. Next, we expect the price to reach 1.2355. An alternative bullish scenario is possible once the price closes above 1.2525 and surpasses Friday's peak. This will open the next target at 1.2596. On the 4-hour chart, the price has settled below both indicator lines and below the level of 1.2525. The signal line of the Marlin oscillator is preparing to move into the downtrend territory. We expect the price at the support level of 1.2465. Gold, sweet gold, We've got a trading plan for these commodity asset presented by Dimitrios Tsoupas. Last week, the bulls made an attempt to restore positions. They managed to form a rebound on the weekly chart. As a result, the next goal is to confirm the rebound and develop its potential. If the bulls manage to succeed, they will eliminate the current daily dead cross, final level 2368. And gold will resume testing the psychological resistance 2400. A successful breakthrough, and once the price consolidates above this mark, the focus will be on testing the peak 2431 and restoring the uptrend. But if the price fails, returns to the consolidation zone and moves towards the support of the weekly short-term trend 2288, this will give the bears the opportunity to neutralize all of the bulls' achievements. The loss of the weekly short-term trend will lead to restoring the daily downward and a new phase of a bearish correction on the weekly and monthly timeframes. The next bearish targets will be the weekly levels of 2236 and 2176 and the daily cloud. At the moment, the bulls have the main advantage on the lower time frames. However, gold is trading within the area of the bearish correction, and further progress will lead to testing key support levels. The central pivot point of the day, 2333, and the weekly long-term trend, 2325. The loss of these key levels will change the current balance of power in favor of fueling and strengthening the bearish sentiment. But for now, the bulls have the main advantage as long as gold remains above these key levels. The classic pivot points levels serve as additional intraday reference points. They are currently located at 2360, 2373, and 2400. That was resistances, and 2319, 2292, and 2278 supports. The data on the location of pivot levels is updated daily. So with the market open, there will be an update on the values which should be used for intraday trading on Monday. That's all for today. See you soon.